Today on More Sugar, More Power, we are taking a look at the Art of Magic playing cards produced by the United States Postal Service with artwork by master illustrator J. Fletcher. Welcome back. I'm Heather, and we're going to dive right into episode number 2, where we are busting open the new Art of Magic playing cards produced by the United States Postal Service, as well as the rest of the Art of Magic Magician's Kit. The only way to get a deck of the Art of Magic playing cards is to head over to the USPS website and pick up the Art of Magic kit from their online store. While you're there, you'll probably end up buying a sheet or 10 of the Art of Magic series of Forever stamps if you're anything like me. The artwork on these stamps is awesome. They have this modern yet vintage feel, and I really dig the color scheme. And if you love the designs as much as I do, you can order the artwork on posters, matted prints, all kinds of stuff. The entire line of Art of Magic Forever stamps and collectibles was released on August 7th of this year, 2018. In the back of the Magician's Guide, you'll find the following notes. In 2018, the U.S. Postal Service celebrates magic, an art form that has entertained America for centuries. This pane of 20 stamps features digital illustrations of 5 classic illusions: a rabbit in a top hat, production; a fortune teller using a crystal ball, prediction; a woman floating in the air, levitation; an empty bird cage, vanishing; and a bird emerging from a flower, transformation. Art director Greg Breeding designed the stamps, and Jay Fletcher created the illustrations and served as the typographer. This product was designed by Journey Group. Bouncing back to the cards themselves, the Art of Magic deck is not Jay Fletcher's first go at designing playing cards. If you visit Theory11.com, you'll see his work featured on decks like the super cool Howler Brothers playing cards, Saturday Night Live playing cards, a Neil Patrick Harris deck, and Union playing cards, to name a few. I know there are others out there, but I don't own them. Yet. At first glance, it might not be obvious that these decks came from the same artist, unless you compare the eyes and the bolts on the different tuck cases. But the illustrations do share a clean, sophisticated look. And if anything, looking at them side by side just shows off his artistic range. Alright, let's bust open the Art of Magic deck and check it out. These cards are printed by the United States Playing Card Company, the maker of bicycle playing cards. And as far as handling goes, straight out of the box, they're smoother than a standard deck of bikes, but not quite broken in like the Honeybee Elites from our last episode. Where looks are concerned, this deck is beautiful, right down to the last detail. The backs and the court cards have some metallic inkwork to them, which gives the cards a nice shine. And every card is fully customized. The weapons have been omitted from the courts as well, so no axes, no swords, no whatever the Jack of Diamonds is holding on a standard bicycle deck. I mean, on some cards it looks like a sword, but why is he holding onto the blade? And this one looks like a sickle, maybe? I don't know. Oh, and no one-eyed jacks in this deck either. The Ace of Spades features a custom spade containing an eye, levitated by the hand beneath it. The rest of the aces are fairly standard, but still custom. I even found that Jay's artwork incorporates an extra magical element that isn't openly advertised. When performing with this deck, you'll find that if your lapel spread is like near perfect but not quite there, the cards are so mesmerizing that no one's even going to notice the imperfections.
Oh my.
You won't find any space in this deck wasted with ad cards. The included gaffs are actually a few duplicates and one special card. Now, if you read through the Magician's Guide, magician and comedian Matt King has reimagined some classic tricks and gives you step-by-step instructions for each of them. You can even watch him run through a full performance of each trick online, and I'll link to those videos in the description. And one side note, to pull off some of these tricks, you'll need to do a small amount of arts and crafts using some of the aforementioned duplicates. These are fairly easy but fun tricks that just about anyone can pull off shortly after receiving this kit. The Art of Magic kit is priced at $34.95, and inside you'll find not only the deck of cards and coil-bound magician's guide, but a, quote, strip of Art of Magic stamps, though in my case it was a handful of loose, bent-up stamps. So yes, $34.95 may be a bit steep for the casual card collector, but I've seen limited edition metallic ink decks sell at that price for just the cards alone, so... And if you're like me and you have a bunch of nieces, nephews, cousins, some children of your own, maybe you can justify stocking up and gifting the box and the guide to some aspiring young illusionists in your family. Pair it with any standard deck of bicycle cards and give them some duplicates, a matching blank facer to draw their own Gone Gal reveal card. I don't know, just a thought. Either way, I wouldn't stay on the fence for too long, because like most USPS releases, it's safe to assume that once these are gone, they are gone. And I have it on good authority that both USPS and USPCC are not planning to release this deck by itself, so this is probably your only chance to snag one. And who even knows when another Magic or playing card related line will even grace the USPS shelves. The only other time I've seen anything Magic or card related fly through was when they released those King and Queen court card stamps like 10 years ago, remember those? The ones that looked like the King and Queen just arrived at a blind date set up by their parents' friends or something? Yeah. Well, that about wraps up episode number 2. Hope you enjoyed this look at the Art of Magic playing cards, and if you have any questions or comments, feel free to send them my way. And remember, as Rance Holloway once said, more sugar, more power.